Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So today we're going to do the EZA area for the two new units. Interestingly enough, we got this, Dragon Ball story event. I believe this was about 7 months ago now on JP in January. This one right here, the Dragon Ball GT Dragon Ball story. They have now made a big addition to this. They've changed this twice now. First, they updated the baby boss in this event. And then second, they've now given Dokkan Awakenings to the TEQ Goku and then the STR RILLDO. So if we go ahead and go in here, this is now new where you have the Awakening for the Super Saiyan GT Goku, and then we have the Awakening for the Hyper Metal RILLDO right there with new medals right here. It's new medals, which we use to awaken them. To get the medals is very easy. All we have to do is just grind the Apple currency, which drops from any of those stages, right? I believe it's stage 7, which gives us the best ones. And then we use the Apple currency. We come over here, and then we could get the new Awakening medal for the Hyper Metal RILLDO, and then, of course, the GT Goku as well. Now, let's go ahead. What we're going to do here, we're going to go ahead and rainbow the GT Goku and RILLDO. We're going to Dokkan Awaken them because we need them to do the EZA area, right? So there we go. So we went ahead and rainbowed the Goku. Now let's go ahead and Dokkan Awaken our boy. So we'll do this. We'll Dokkan Awaken both the Goku and the RILLDO, and then we'll hop right into the stages, and we'll see how tough these stages are going to be. I don't think these ones are going to be hard at all because the Dragon Ball GT EZA area has honestly pretty good roster of characters for us to choose from. So I'm actually not anticipating us having any difficulties in there, right? So there we go. Then we got the Goku rainbowed and ready to go. Now let's go ahead and do the same thing with RILLDO. I made sure to get these guys ready to go before we actually jumped in. So let's go ahead and Dokkan Awaken our boy RILLDO as well. Bam, bam. And then, of course, I do have to... since day one of me doing Dokkan content, I've always done, like, rainbowing units and Dokkan Awakening them. I've always done it on camera, right? So I wanted to get the process of just Dokkan Awakening them, show how to get their new TUR forms, and then I need them to be in their TUR forms in order to jump into the EZA area anyway, right? So there we go. There we have both of them. Dokkan Awakened and ready to go. Let me just go ahead and sort my box now how I usually like it. And then let's go ahead and jump into the EZA area and see how tough it's going to be. I don't think we should have any difficulties. Especially, you know how a lot of these EZA area stages work. It's like if you're someone who's stubborn and you like to complain that the game has no content, and then you do none of the content, and then it releases content that you don't have the characters for, and you say the game's content is stupid, right? You're just in a never-ending cycle of complaining and not having stuff to do because you're not doing it, right? But if you do a lot of these EZA areas, you grind these free-to-play characters and stuff like that, you'll be able to beat this type of content much easier. So here is the EZA area. Where is it? Right here. The RILLDO, or it was before just the Giru EZA area. Now Goku and RILLDO are added to it. So stage 2 right here, and then stage 3. So Goku stage 2, RILLDO is stage 3. The characters we could use, again, there's quite a few characters we're actually able to use for this EZA area, so that's pretty good. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump in. We'll do stage 2 first, and then we'll do stage 3. They recently did that update where we now will only be able to see characters that we could use. Now, I believe who we're gonna want to use here, actually, is probably... So here's our listing of characters we could use. Goku is at 77% GT Hero buff, and then he's all types buff, but that's after he's EZA'd, right? We need to EZA him first. So he's like that. This Trunks is fodder. This Goku is fodder. Most of these characters' leader skills are fodder. Just like, it literally doesn't matter for most of them. This Vegeta's actually okay. The World Tournament Vegeta, you could rock him. TEQ Nova, you're only TEQ. This guy's Shadow Dragon Saga. This guy's Int and Physical. You're STR. This guy, though, this is probably the leader we'd want to use as the physical one. Because, like, this Pan... What about this Pan? She got an EZA. None of these SSRs... Let me see what Sins is as well. It's characters that might have gotten, like, almost, like, relatively recent EZAs. Giru is Dragon Ball Seekers? Let me see here. What is Giru? Gyro's Dragon Ball Seekers and then Int type, yes, we're not using him. Sin is just physical type, so obviously we're not using him. Pan is just Tech and STR, so we're not using her. You're AGL and physical, so yeah, looks like the physical GT Super Saiyan 2 Goku's the one to use, because we can't use the AGL Super Saiyan 2 Goku here. Here, let me go ahead and sort, let me just quickly sort by Super Saiyan 2. Yeah, he's not in here, we have to use the physical one, okay. I guess, I'm yeah, not really too sure. Okay, so this fight, we do have to use Goku, so let's go ahead and get Goku on there. So now we want to bring Int characters, since Goku, of course, is Tech. We'll bring Gyro as a Dragon Ball Seekers support. I don't know, Baby, I guess? This is weird. Maybe bring Great Ape Vegeta. There's the Spirit Bomb Goku who creates orbs. I don't know, it doesn't... I don't know that it really matters, right? Like, I feel like with we'll have a solid leader skill with the physical Goku, right? Sometimes these EZA areas I've found can get annoying. When you're doing a stage... Oh, wait, no, the first stage is... Wait, is RILLDO? Okay, interesting. So you... Okay. Typically, they want you to use the character in their own stage. Okay, this is the RILLDO one. Okay. Yeah, usually, it's like they... So, they wanted us to bring this Goku. Usually, they would want us to bring this Goku to his own stage. Okay, sure, man, whatever. This is the real... I mean, obviously, it makes more sense that... Like, we use Goku against RILLDO, and you have to use RILLDO against Goku, but it's like, okay, man, sure. Okay, so for, no, so never mind. For this stage, we want to use AGL units, obviously, for the RILLDO fight, right? So let's go ahead and see what we get. By the way, I think that the GT Goku, that Super Saiyan Goku, he's actually pretty decent, I think, after his EZA. I don't think he's a bad unit at all. Like, if I'm going to be mega harsh, I could say that I feel like they could have made him a bit better, which they definitely could have. Because while he is solid, I just feel like he'll get touched way too easily in the red zone. You can make the argument that if he's so strong for red zone, then he crushes the entire rest of the game, which maybe they don't want from a free-to-play character. But, like, you know, like, I don't know that Dokkan has to... Oh, we'll get some link leveling for him since I just Dokkan awakened him for the first time, right? But I don't know, man. I feel like they could have made him and the RILLDO just a little bit better. RILLDO at least is a support, but RILLDO's not super good. Neither of them are, right? Honestly, since they dropped Red Zone, free-to-play units to me have almost completely died out. Like, outside of, I think, LR, STR, Vegito Blue, and the Ginyu Force units, you're not using a lot of free-to-play characters in the Red Zone stages. Like, it's like Ginyu Force characters, right? And, like, that's pretty much it. Okay, so stage 2 is against RILLDO. So let's switch up our team, and we're actually going to bring AGL characters here. So what AGL characters do we have here? Oh, this is really good. Pan can create, like, a lot of AGL orbs and stuff like that. So we might just go bam, bam, bam. And then I guess I'll probably bring RILLDO, too. Why not? Doesn't matter. It's probably better than that Baby or something. Oh, I'll bring Baby, because I actually have to link level that Baby still, I think. So, sure, whatever. We'll bring him. I don't have very many characters in the game at all now that I actually still have to link level. There's almost nothing left for me to do. But this Baby is actually a character I've not link leveled. And Pan can be useful because she's going to put a lot of AGL orbs on the field for us, which could certainly be good. Yep, just like that. Okay, so Pan getting a huge amount of orbs might make her a bit tankier, so we don't have to worry about her. I guess the other thing about Pan here is that she is going to be giving a 2-turn attack buff. So by having Pan slot 1, turn 1, she's going to give a nice little attack buff. I'm very interested to see what's going to happen when the 50% support type units get EZAs, right? Like, what are they going to do with them? Are they going to... I feel like they could easily... Oh, wow, double digits, okay. But I feel like they could easily make them supports for a category, plus they're still supporting their typing. So, like, Pan. Pan could be a GT hero, 50% support unit, and then she could also give Super AGL 50% support. I think that's probably the ideal way to do it, right? Is exactly like that. Just give a little bit of support to... Oh, wow, okay, we weren't really able to get a lot of super attacks right here. But just give her the support to a category, right? So, like, you know, Kid Gohan could buff Rapid Growth or something like that. Vegeta could buff Planet Namek Saga, right? Like, it would be very simple, I think, to sort of set it up in that fashion and give those 50%. Because they would actually be super good if they did that, right? You know, then there's the RILLDO could buff GT bosses. You know, TN could buff, like, Android/Cell Saga or something like that. You know, Hit could buff Universal Survival Saga. Like, you know, Cabe could buff, I don't know, Pure Saiyans. Like, it could be so easy for them to set it up like that, right? I think it could work really well. Okay, so there was the RILLDO fight. You know, really wasn't too tough. Let's go ahead and see what the Goku fight has to offer us. So here for the Goku fight, right? We want to come in. We're still going to use this Goku. He's the best lead. We have to bring RILLDO to this one. And then this is the one where we're going to bring all of the int characters. And we'll bring the GT Vegeta. Sure. Yeah, this will be fun. So, yep. Seems like these aren't so bad. Oh, what is this RILLDO's leader skill? What does he give? So he gives GT bosses or STR. That sucks. GT bosses or STR, you say? You know, that's really crappy because Cell is GT bosses, you're GT bosses, Baby is. He is not GT bosses. So it's like, should I just bring Sin? Let me see. It's so stupid that that 17 is not on GT bosses. Yeah, I guess we could bring Ice. I don't want to bring Ice. We could bring this Frieza. This Frieza will probably work fine in here, actually. So the Super Saiyan Goku is not going to be getting a buff, though. That's the only thing. Maybe I could just bring a full GT bosses lineup. But none of these characters buff GT bosses. This guy does, but it's after he Dokkan Awakens, right? Like, right now he's only buffing STR. So I guess we'll just bring the Goku in for now. Just with, like, less of a leader skill. That's kind of a bummer, right? That stage 1, they're giving you a friend that has an all types leader skill, and then stage 2, it's RILLDO is only buffing STR and GT bosses, right? I mean, to be fair, these GT bosses units are characters that have been in the game forever, right? So it's not like it's going to be too tough for a lot of players. Frieza surely can tank this, right? Remember, Frieza has a bit of damage reduction, but if Frieza is 4 years old, so 4-year-old units typically don't do the greatest. Yeah, okay. In this EZA area, he's fine. I mean, this is, again, this is a character that you can grind. Nice dodge. But this is a character you could grind from a story event. This guy came out 4 years ago, right? So he's able to just pretty much completely nullify the damage that Goku is doing, and we're good to go. So there we go. Yeah, EZA area, of course, is not that tough. Again, as you're building your box up, grinding more of these characters, grinding free-to-play characters, you know, getting characters EZA'd and stuff like that, these types of events, they just continue to get easier and easier and easier, right? I know a lot of people have never liked, in particular, the Hero and Villain Extermination one, because the Hero and Villain Extermination events are fossils from when the game first started, with drop rates that are just, like, so bad it'll make you cry. And, like, that I certainly understand, but a lot of these, like, easy areas are just, like, very easy to trash. RILLDO could be a solid unit to get your hands on, just because GT bosses, there's, like, literally no units on the category. So, like, getting anything could be very helpful, right? Alright, yeah, so there we go. GG. We're going to go ahead and collect our dub right there. So, let me know what you guys think of the new free-to-play characters, the Super Saiyan Goku, and then, of course, the Hyper Metal RILLDO. I do wish they were a bit better, but, I mean, they're on... both GT Hero and GT bosses are pretty small categories, since GT is only, what, like 64 episodes or something like that? There's just not nearly as much for them to work with in that series as, you know, Dragon Ball Z, which is damn near closing in on 300 episodes. Dragon Ball's got, what, like 150, and then Dragon Ball Super is at, like, what is it, like 131? So there's just a lot more for them to work with over there compared to GT, right? And even in GT, like, super huge profitable stuff really doesn't start until, like, Baby takes over Vegeta's body. That's when, like, super hype stuff actually starts to happen in GT. And then, you know, the thing about GT's got Super Saiyan 4 in it, which is, like, one of the rawest things Dragon Ball has ever done. So we do want to keep that in mind. So there we go. I'll go ahead and get these characters EZA'd and link leveled and stuff. Let me know what you guys think of the new Awakenings, and then, of course, the updated EZA area. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.